Most people who drink wine their entire lives never actually taste it. They sip it, they swallow it, they form opinions about it, but they never truly taste it. Studies suggest that untrained drinkers miss up to 70% of the flavor compounds present in a single glass of wine. 70%. That means the average person experiences less than a third of what a sommelier experiences from the exact same pour. In the next 10 minutes, you are going to learn the systematic method that professional sommeliers use to unlock every layer of a wine. We will cover the 5-step tasting framework, the science behind why your nose matters more than your tongue, and the one counterintuitive truth about wine tasting that most experts quietly know but rarely say out loud. By the end, you will never approach a glass the same way again. Wine tasting as a formal discipline traces back further than most people realize. Ancient Greek and Roman cultures already had sophisticated vocabularies for describing wine. Merchants in 1st century Rome used tasting notes to distinguish regional varieties and assess quality before purchase. But the modern, codified system of professional wine evaluation did not fully emerge until the 20th century. The Court of Master Sommeliers was established in 1977 in the United Kingdom, creating a standardized examination process that has since become the gold standard for wine professionals worldwide. To earn the title of Master Sommelier, candidates must pass a blind tasting component where they identify a wine's grape variety, country of origin, region, and vintage, all from sensory evaluation alone. As of today, fewer than 270 people in the world hold that title. The method they use is not magic. It is a repeatable, learnable system. The framework is called the SAT, the systematic approach to tasting. It breaks wine evaluation into 5 distinct phases: sight, nose, palate, conclusions, and quality assessment. Each phase builds on the last, and skipping any one of them causes you to lose critical information. Step 1 is sight. Hold the glass against a white background, a piece of paper, a white tablecloth, anything neutral. Tilt it at a 45-degree angle. You are looking at 3 things: color intensity, hue, and clarity. A deep ruby red in a young Cabernet Sauvignon tells you about grape concentration. A bricking orange rim on a Pinot Noir signals age. Pale lemon yellow in a white wine often points to a cooler climate. Sommeliers can narrow down a wine's identity significantly before it ever touches their lips. The color alone can tell you whether a wine was aged in oak, approximately how old it is, and sometimes even the general climate where the grapes grew. Step 2 is the nose, and this is where most untrained drinkers lose the game entirely. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion distinct chemical combinations, according to research published in the journal Science. A trained sommelier can identify dozens of individual aroma compounds. The key is smelling in 2 distinct ways. First, give the glass a quick sniff without swirling. This captures the most volatile aromatics, the delicate top notes that evaporate fastest. Then swirl the glass vigorously to introduce oxygen, which opens up secondary and tertiary aromas, and smell again deeply. You are looking for 3 categories of aromas. Primary aromas come directly from the grape itself: fruits, flowers, herbs. Secondary aromas come from fermentation: bread, yeast, cream. Tertiary aromas come from aging: vanilla from oak, leather, tobacco, dried fruit. A sommelier mentally catalogs all 3 layers simultaneously. When you smell a glass and just think smells like wine, you are essentially looking at a painting and only seeing one color. But here's what nobody talks about. The nose is not just about identifying aromas. It is about prediction. An experienced taster uses the nose to form a hypothesis before tasting. They expect certain flavors, certain structures, certain textures. Then the palate either confirms or challenges that hypothesis. This 2-stage cognitive process is what separates casual drinkers from professionals. It is active, analytical engagement rather than passive enjoyment. Step 3 is the palate, and it is more structured than simply sipping. The first thing you assess is sweetness. You detect sweetness on the tip of your tongue almost immediately. Is there residual sugar, or is the wine completely dry? This matters because sweetness affects how all other flavors are perceived. Next comes acidity, which you feel as a mouth-watering, almost tingly sensation on the sides of your tongue and in your cheeks. High-acid wines like champagne or Italian Pinot Grigio make your mouth water aggressively. low-acid wines feel rounder and softer. Then tannins, this applies mostly to red wines. Tannins are polyphenolic compounds derived from grape skins, seeds, and stems. They create that drying, slightly grippy sensation on your gums and the inside of your cheeks. High tannin wines include Nebbiolo, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Young Syrah. Low tannin reds include Pinot Noir and Gamay. After tannins, assess alcohol level. You will feel it as warmth or heat at the back of your throat. Finally, evaluate body. Is the wine light, medium, or full? Think of it as the difference between skim milk, whole milk, and cream. The weight and texture of a wine in your mouth is body. Step 4 is the finish, how long the flavors linger after you swallow. This is measured in what sommeliers call caudiles, a unit of time representing 1 second of persistent flavor. A truly exceptional wine can have a finish lasting 20 to 40 caudiles or more. An ordinary table wine might fade in 3 to 5 seconds. The finish is perhaps the most reliable single indicator of quality. You cannot fake a long finish. It is either there or it is not. Step 5 is the conclusion and quality assessment. Based on everything you have observed, you form a judgment. Is this wine balanced? Does no single element, acid, tannin, alcohol, sweetness, dominate the others? Is it complex, meaning does it reveal multiple layers of flavor over time? Is it representative of its type? And most importantly, does it have the capacity to age, or is it at its peak right now? These questions follow logically from the tasting data you have gathered. Now here is the deeper truth that makes all of this fascinating. Blind tasting research consistently shows that experts and novices respond differently to the same wine depending on the information they are given. In a famous Stanford University study, participants rated wines significantly higher in flavor complexity and enjoyment when they were told a bottle cost $90 compared to when they were told the same wine cost $10. The wine was identical. Price changed the experience in measurable ways. This is why sommeliers taste blind. Labels create bias. The only way to evaluate honestly is to remove external information entirely. Professional sommeliers also use this framework to do something most people never attempt. They taste wine with intention across multiple days. Opening a bottle, tasting it immediately, then revisiting it 12 hours later tells you profound things about how the wine evolves with oxygen exposure. Some wines close up shortly after opening, then open magnificently the next day. Others peak at 2 hours and then decline. Understanding a wine's trajectory across time is a hallmark of serious evaluation. One practical tool that costs nothing is keeping a tasting journal. Write down your observations from each glass using the 5-step structure. Within 30 intentional tastings, most people experience a dramatic improvement in their ability to identify aromas, assess structure, and predict wine styles. Sommeliers spend years doing this, but even a few months of deliberate practice creates a measurable shift in perception. The real reward of tasting like a sommelier is not impressing anyone at a dinner table. It is transforming an everyday experience into something rich, layered, and deeply satisfying. A $10 bottle tasted carefully can reveal genuine complexity. A $100 bottle tasted carelessly reveals almost nothing. The glass has not changed. Your attention has. Wine tasting at its best is a form of mindfulness. It demands that you slow down, engage every sense, and stay fully present in a moment of pure sensory experience. In a world of distraction, that kind of focus is genuinely rare and genuinely rewarding. Before you go, if you learned something valuable today, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Flavor Vault for a brand new video every single day. We will see you in the next one.